Good morning. I'm uploading this video because I have seen a lot of reflection on YouTube and from different sources concerning the division of positions with regards to theism, that there's a common idea that basically agnosticism is an expression of how you view knowledge. So an agnostic could either be a theist or an atheist. I've been thinking about it, and if you trace back skeptical thought back to the ancient Greeks, and you read, for example, Agrippa the Skeptic or Sextus Empiricus, you find this view of not knowing, where it entails actively putting yourself in a position where you suspend belief and disbelief, which basically means that you don't take a position with regards to the question, rather than saying, well, I don't know whether there is a transcendent supreme deity, but I disbelieve in it or I believe in it. But I would say the agnostic position really is about saying there is suggestions, there is evidence that suggests the non-existence of deity, but there also are arguments that suggest the existence of some kind of supreme entity or principle or whatever. Therefore, I would say that I am an agnostic who would suspends belief and disbelief. Basically, I don't take a metaphysical position on the nature of this super transcendent reality. It could be a deity. And then you find all these people who basically say that either they have a conception of the supreme deity and they think that this is the real thing. And then you have people saying there is no such thing. The basic problem I would say about this is that if you're a strong atheist or even a weak atheist, there is no way that we as thinking people have thought about every possible concept that there could be of a transcendent deity and thoroughly disproved each of these possible concepts. For example, if we invented a super intelligent computer, that supercomputer with much more intelligence than all people together could find a conception of a deity that we have never thought about. And it could be true. We don't know that. So then you could say, well, we don't have any support or evidence that should suggest that this should be the case. No, that's true, but we don't know. And this, I think, it kind of hints the possibility that it could be more reasonable just to say that, well, I don't make a judgment on these issues because there is not sufficient evidence in either way. But however, when it comes to the conceptions of deity that we have, take for example the conception of Thus or Odin or Yahweh or these old Stone Age or primitive hunter-gatherer society deities. These deities have predictions entailed if they would exist. And the strange thing is that you find in Christian theism a kind of development until the Middle Ages, where it, by influence of the Greeks, really transforms, but you still keep the basic character of the Stone Age deity. Basically, a lot of the personality is still there. But the understanding this reality changes thoroughly, like you have negative theology and all that. So I would say that it's really, you find a thorough development of thought in Christian tradition, but the basic character of the deity is supposed to be the same. You never find out what God is until you get in heaven, according to Catholic theology, but it's kind of difficult to start with that supposition. So I would say that agnosticism really isn't a position about knowledge, it's a question of whether you suspend belief and disbelief, or if you take an active position with regards to belief and disbelief. I don't have an active position regarding the weather of tomorrow. I haven't read what I remember the prediction about the weather tomorrow. So I neither take a position of believing it will be good weather or denying it will be good weather. I basically have no position. I will just see what happens tomorrow. So it is a possibility, and we do it epistemically all the time. So it's strange that we shouldn't be able to do that with regard to supreme transcendent principles. Peace out.